Hi there, Nikki with Lavish Goods today, and I wanted to talk a little bit about, quote, working with crystals. We hear people talk about this, you'll hear me talk about it and Kayla talk about it, like we're gonna work with this crystal, or someone will say, oh, here's a great crystal to work with. And what does it mean when someone says that? How are we working with crystals? So I'm going to use a specific example today. This is carnelian. I know I always say this is one of my favorites, but I really do love this stone. I love this sort of, like, it reminds me of a portal right here in the middle, right? It's beautiful on the other side as well, but I just really love this front. It's sitting right now right in front of my big chunk of selenite because I'm actually going to be working with this crystal later today. And so I've got it pretty much touching in very close proximity to the selenite, because selenite is a fantastic crystal for clearing out any energy that might be stored in here and then recharging it with kind of like fresh, new, clear energy. It's sort of like an energetic shower for your stone. Okay, so that's why that's here. So this carnelian in particular, or carnelian in particular, is a great stone to work with your sacral chakra. So your sacral chakra is your second chakra. That's connected to creativity and things like that. We also associate that chakra with the color orange, which is why carnelian is such a great crystal to work with that chakra. A very common ailment that we might see that can be associated with the second chakra is low back pain. And this is something that I have had the joy of experiencing for a very long time in my life. And so carnelian can be a really great stone to work with for your sacral chakra. So when I say work with, here's what I do when I want to work with a stone. And you can do this with any stone or crystal that you're working with, but this is what I like to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I like to physically touch the stone. And this might sound strange to some people, but I will actually talk to the crystal. And because I believe that everything that we see, everything has energy to it. And so I like to talk with it. It helps me connect with it. It helps it connect with me. And it also gives me a sense of, does this crystal really want to work with me today? And I'm going to tell you that sometimes you're going to get a resounding no. And sometimes you're going to get a absolutely yes. So what I like to do is something like this, and you might feel sort of silly doing this, but this is what I do. Is you're sort of, you're greeting the crystal. Hi, I'm Nikki, and here's what I've got going on. So I'm experiencing some troubles in my sacral chakra, and I really feel a connection with you. I think you're beautiful, and I can feel this loving, beautiful, creative, healing energy coming off of you, and I would really love to work with you and let you support me in just support me. And just, again, just having this conversation and asking, like, are you okay if I work with you in this way? Would you be willing to help support me in what I need today? And I'm going to tell you, for me, I don't actually hear a response, but I get a feeling. Sometimes I'm actually going to feel something in my fingers if I'm touching it, but usually it's going to be just a feeling in my body of, yes, like, this is okay. Let's move forward. And then depending on what you're doing or what your intention is, I really like to take the crystal and place it on the part of my body that I'm working with. So for me, if I'm doing that with the carnelian, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down, and I'm actually going to place this on my sacral chakra. If you're not sure where all the chakras are located, you can do a really quick internet search, and you can find many images or diagrams that show you where the different chakras are located. And I'm just going to place this on my sacral chakra, and for that I'm going to be laying down. I'm going to put it there, and then really you can, I'm probably going to meditate. I'm going to be thinking about this stone radiating this beautiful orange light that it has coming from it. I'm imagining it supporting me energetically. And all at that same time, I'm also showing gratitude in my energy for the stone and what it's helping to provide me, the energy that it's supporting me with. And so I'm thinking about how grateful I am and how thankful I am, and just thanking it for what it's giving to me. How long I stay like that really depends on how I'm feeling. It might be 2 minutes, it might be an hour. It just really depends. And then when I'm done, I'm going to thank the stone, and I'm probably going to put it back with my selenite to help clear it out and charge it back up. But that's the idea of working with a stone or working with a crystal. I like to talk to it, connect with it, see if it's okay in supporting me on what I'm looking to do. I'm going to be physically touching it, and then I'm going to put it on whatever chakra that I might be working with in that particular day, or for whatever it is that I'm looking for. I will also throw out there that you don't necessarily have to work with a particular chakra. Maybe you just want to sit and meditate. And in that case, you might just, if you're sitting, you might just take it and hold it in your hands and keep it in your lap. It really just depends. And I'm going to tell you, even with everything I just said right now, there's no right or wrong. I really feel that if you follow your intuition, and even if you don't feel really strong in that right now, or you don't necessarily trust your intuition, this is a really simple, easy, and safe way to practice with your intuition. And just see how your body and your energy responds to different things, at different decisions that you make, and how you want to work with this. So that is working with a crystal. Let me know if you have any questions.